Welcome back, SnowRunners. First and foremost, I want to start off by introducing you to the newest member of the SnowRunner family, or the Schmack Gaming family. It's our fuel truck. As promised, I went and bought a fuel truck, and here is what I bought. We leveled up to level 12 in the last video, and we went and checked out that Caterpillar that I told you I wanted, and it turns out this thing was only like 50 grand. So it was really cheap. We had plenty of money to buy it. We still got 30 grand left over after buying this, fixing it up a little bit, because, you know, we put a bumper, you can tell we did that. I put a snorkel, you can see I got off-road tires on it, and of course the fuel bed, the fuel add-on. Anyway, the truck only cost me, like, with everything, only cost me like 60 G's. So we haven't used it yet, and the damn thing probably won't get used for a while. But now we have it for that comfort level, if you will. Now all we got to work on is getting us a maintenance or repair truck, and we'll kind of have everything we want, really. Then we can just work on buying different trucks to try out for work purposes. So, and right now that Caterpillar is only rear-wheel drive. It doesn't even have an all-wheel drive option. Apparently I have to unlock that in Alaska somewhere. So it's going to be a while. This thing's going to be two-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive or whatever. It's got a locking differential, so I think it'll be fine. I hope it'll be fine. I don't think anywhere in Michigan is going to be a problem. Let's put it that way. When we get to Alaska, maybe we'll have problems then. But I don't think anywhere in Michigan is going to be a problem using that truck without six-wheel drive. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right back into doing jobs. Lumber Mill Revival takes us to Island Lake. I don't want to do that yet. And that takes us to Island Lake. Those are all locked. Let's go down here to Dyson Diesel, and they're all locked. And this is all complete, yeah. Okay, tasks then. I don't want to go do missions or contracts that are going to take us to Island Lake until we have finished everything in Smithville. And I believe we still have several tasks that need done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 tasks left, so yeah, by the end of this week, hopefully by the end of this week, we'll be heading over to the next map. We're just going to do like we've been doing. Let's take the top one, fixer-upper. Let's see here. I guess I'll put a thing on it. How do I want to get there? Looks like the best thing to do is head down here by the dam. Actually, let me take that marker off and put one here instead. Well, let's put it down on the trail. There we go. Head down onto the trail, a little bit of a water crossing, and then we drive straight to it. Then we'll put a little boop right there. Alright guys, so we're going to take a scout vehicle so we can go activate that. That looks like a truck. That is a truck. Alright. I didn't even pay no attention to that. There's a truck that we got to fix. I guess it's going to be like the one that we've already got active down here that we haven't done, where it says repair the truck. I'm guessing it's going to be another one like that probably that we haven't done. Alright, so anyway, let's find us a truck to take down there. Let's take us a scout vehicle down there. I think I'm going to take the Chevy. Alright. Let me get away from the wall here so I can set my view where I want it. There we go. And then I'm going to switch the steering wheel. And I'm going to do all my driving now from the steering wheel. And we're going to head that way. The steering wheel does make this a lot easier. But my last 3 or 4 videos that I did, I was driving with the controller because I had an injured foot. So I wasn't able to use the steering wheel for the last 3 or 4 videos. The sound quality of my mic, I'm sorry. I'm going to work on maybe sometime this week going to the store and picking up a new mic because I'm off work this week. So I've got the time. I just got to see if I've got the money to run down and pick up a decent mic. The mic I've been using I thought was working. I mean, I still didn't like the sound quality very much, but I thought it was working. But then the other day, I did one of my Forza Horizon videos. It was a stock for stock comparison, and I downloaded some new software so that I could do a voiceover after the video was completely made. I could go back and do the voiceover afterwards, which required different software than what I'm already running. And so when I did that voiceover, at some point I got to noticing that the little the little sound indicator bars or whatever, when you're talking, the little bars on your screen that show your levels and stuff. My dogs are about to rip the damn cords out over here. May have to lock them in the other room because they're getting rambunctious. They're playful today. They're about to tear my cord out of my laptop here, and that would be, a little bit of a downer on the recording aspect if the cord gets ripped out. But anyway, I was noticing that it didn't seem like the bar was doing what it should be doing with the microphone clipped to my shirt. And so then I, went over to the computer and spoke, and it seemed to do better. Like the bar seemed to go up like it should. So I'm sitting there thinking the microphone must not be working very well, and maybe that's why the sound quality still hadn't been any good even with a microphone. Like maybe that particular microphone wasn't working like I thought it was. But then whenever I did my voiceover on my stock for stock video, I used my gaming headset. I plugged my gaming headset into the laptop, and the sound quality on that one, like the voiceover quality, was just like astounding. There was no echo, hollow sound. There was, it sounded good. It sounded like it should. So that leads me even more so to believe that microphone wasn't doing a damn thing. So right now I am back to recording with just the built-in microphone in the computer for a video, maybe a couple videos. But I'm going to try at some point this week. It'll probably be toward the end of the week, guys. So like the quality's probably going to be just like this, at least for the rest of the week. But I'm going to try Friday or Saturday to have time between doing chores and getting the house straightened up and stuff like that, because I'm off this week, so I'm going to help my wife get the house straightened up. At some point during the process, I've got to go get dog food anyway at some point this week because my babies are almost out of food. And when I go do that, I'm going to go to the electronics store and try to find me a decent mic for, something that ain't going to break the bank. So just bear with me. I say all that to say just bear with me, and I'm going to work on that, guys. Oh, is this even the damn trail? Or did I go the wrong freaking way? Nope, it's the trail. I do need to throw it in four-wheel drive, though, because I'm in a little bit of a pickle. There we go. Damn. This new sofa that I got, because I record on my sofa. I don't have a good gaming setup yet in my hobby room, if you will. It's just a freaking mess right now. So I record in the living room right now. And the new couch that we got, the arms and like all the positions are different. So like it's hard to, I'm trying to find a good position to set my controller so that I can easily change my camera around while I'm driving with the steering wheel. Because I don't like the camera controls from the steering wheel. I like everything else on the steering wheel, but I hate using the camera controls on the steering wheel. So I basically keep a controller sitting next to me while I'm doing it, while I'm playing. And so I can move the camera around with the controller. I can reach over with my left hand and move the camera around as needed. I basically keep the controller on the left arm of the couch. But whenever I set up an actual recording spot in my extra room. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that either. I guess I'm guessing I'm going to set up on the table itself, like, because I've got a big table in the spare room that was I put model cars together and stuff, and it's been my model car table for years. It's an old kitchen table from, God, when I was a kid. So I mean, it's an old kitchen table from years and years and years ago. And it's a large, it's not even a kitchen table, it's a dining room table. It's a large dining room table. Like, you can easily seat 8 or 10 people around this thing. I guess if you put, I think it's got 2, if I remember right, I think it's got 2 add-in leaves. And if you put both of them in, you can probably seat 10 people without bumping elbows. You can probably fit 5 or 6 down each side, and then not even put anybody at the ends. Just put food at the ends. I mean, it's a big boy, but I use it for putting model cars and stuff like that together. I don't have either of the leaves in it because it's in a bedroom. What would be, the house was designed for it to be a bedroom. So I don't have either of the leaves in it. But yeah, anyway, that's my table that I've got in there that I'm probably going to set up on for my recording. I just got to get another Xbox console and another TV to put in there to do it. And I got to clean. The room's a complete and utter mess. Here, about a year ago, we thought we were going to move. A buddy of mine moved out of the house he lived in, and we liked that house, and we were going to move into the house he moved out of. But then the guy that owned the house kind of jacked us around, and it just didn't happen. But I brought home probably 50 boxes, big boxes. Like, I say 50 boxes, and you probably just picture, boxes of, like, pots and pans boxes, like that size. No, I'm talking big boxes, because where I work at, it's an industrial facility, and we get big boxes. And I brought home probably 50 or 60 boxes of varying sizes. Boxes all the way up to the size that holds condensers that we hang underneath the school buses. These boxes are probably 4 feet long by 3 feet wide by 2 feet tall. I mean, they're not small. You don't pack those boxes full of encyclopedias, But yeah, we didn't move. Turns out the guy jacked us around, and my wife and I talked about it, and instead of just moving into some random house because we were prepared to move, we decided to wait another year or two until we were ready to purchase a house. And so it's just a bunch of damn boxes piled up in the room that I need to get rid of. And here we are. Is that what I think it is? Bullshit. Is that the White Western Star? There's an old broken down truck nearby that needs some serious TLC. If you're up for a bit of elbow grease, then it's all yours. So they're going to give us this truck. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Yeah, look at that, rewards. It's only $1,200, but look what our reward is. It's a damn White Western Star. I've been looking for this thing forever. That pisses me off. Damn it. Alright, so what do I gotta do? I didn't read what I gotta do. I always forget to read what I've gotta do. I'm guessing I just gotta repair it. Deliver to the parking. So I don't even have to repair it, I just have to deliver it. Oh man. Well, I'm in the wrong truck for that. Where's the parking? That's another thing I should have checked. Where the hell's the parking? Deliver to parking. Deliver it to our garage, basically. Yeah, basically I got to deliver it just outside of our garage by that little side building. Damn, dude. Really? That's all I got to do, and I own this bad boy? Oh, that's nice. All right. I bet I can't get in it then. Yeah, can't get in it because we don't own it yet. Damn, guys, we drove the wrong truck for this. Well, why did it do that? The tires are flat, ain't they? Son of a bitch. Alright, yeah. It's sitting on 6 flat tires. Alright, let's try something real quick. Let's do some repair. How many tires do I have? Right trigger. Alright, let's try to repair it. I've got 1 in my trunk supplies. Okay, and there's 1 on my roof. How do I get there? There's my roof. Oh, I got 4 on my roof rack. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. 4 tires. Alright, now it's only got 1 flat tire. What does that say? Play your way. Oh, fix 2,000 damage points. Well, that's cool. I don't think this is going to drag this truck. We're going to try it, though. Throw her in super low range and see what she does. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna move it. Alright. We're gonna take the Chevy out of the way here. Which way do I want to go to get to the trail? Really the way I'm pointing is best. I think. I say that. Not really. Because the trail looks like it's over here. Have I lost the damn trail? Like, how the hell? Okay, there it is. How the hell did I lose the damn trail? I still think I'm not on the trail. I think the trail's behind me. Oh yeah, I did go the wrong way. What the hell? Well, that was stupid. Trail's back here. Damn it. There's the trail. And there's the truck. There's the best pathway to get it to, right there. I'm going to park this right here. We're going to go get another truck, guys, because we're going to drag this bad boy out of here. Now, the real question is, what's going to be the best way to get it home? Because this trail sucked. Coming down, I can't imagine dragging it up right there. And I don't want to go this way because of this right here. And I don't want to go the longest possible way on the face of the planet and go over here. Let's go get us a truck and bring it down there. Let's see. The only thing we got with 6-wheel drive, I think, is this, right? The Navistar has 6-wheel drive. Alright. Oh boy, I think we're going to need that fuel truck faster than we thought. Alright. We're going to go ahead and fuel this guy up. Running that trailer a lot emptier than I thought we ever would. I mean, it's not empty by no means, but I didn't think we'd ever drain it even that much. Alright, So I think I really didn't like the trail to get down there, but it is the shortest path. No, it ain't. Wonder if I can go this way, across, down this way, and then across this way to get to it. I'm gonna try it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I don't make it and I have to send the truck for recovery? Well, actually, yes, but we're not gonna think that way, okay? We're gonna assume that we're gonna make it. Because I don't really want to cross the entire damn island if I can avoid it. I think we're already going to be pushing it on fuel. For real? Is it already getting dark? Why is it always dark while I'm trying to work? I always feel like it's dark while I'm trying to work. What do you guys think? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna very carefully snake my way through here. That wasn't as careful as I intended, but I mean, I got through. There we go. Let's not bounce it up onto its damn lid. Come on now, let's go slow. I think I need to, well, I'm almost down now. I think I need to adjust it down a gear so that I can keep it slow down this hill, but we're almost down the hill now anyway, so screw it, we're down. Alright, let's do it. Oops. Well, I was about to say, I'm absolutely loving this gearbox because I can drive a whole lot faster in this low range than I could in the regular low range of the original gearbox. But if you do, you got to unlock the differential in surfaces like this. And then once the differential's unlocked, you can't go that fast anyway. Oh, well, that's what I get for trying to stop my dogs from wrestling instead of driving. Let's drop this down and go very slow here, because this is an easy spot to flip a truck over. So let's just take it easy here. We ain't never flipped this truck here, but it is an easy spot to flip a truck. And now I can go back to here, back to regular low range till we get to the bottom of this hill, and then I'll speed it up a little bit. If I can. I mean, I'll speed it up as much as I can, but we're about to do something stupid right here. Because we're going to try to follow the shoreline right here. Because that's the shortest way around, is if we can follow this shoreline right here. I mean, if it wasn't for that damn hill where those two rocks are close together, this might be the best path to drag the white star back up. But with that damn narrow spot where you're on a steep hill and you got those two rocks close together, I don't think that that's a good idea going this way. Otherwise, this is easy right here. This is actually a really good chunk of ground right here. Like, I'm not having any trouble at all. This is like a really good chunk of ground. It's a good shortcut, actually. Yeah, that got us over here pretty efficiently, actually, because we're already about to take a left and cross the water right here. So that got us over here really efficiently. I'm not upset about this path at all. I like this, actually. I'm gonna have to remember how easy this path is to get around the water, at least. Cause you see my little blue dot. We're about to turn left and head across the water. And once we cross the water, we're basically there. We're at the white star. The white western star. I know, guys. I just abbreviate shit that I shouldn't. I wish this truck had more ass. I wish it had more weight. Because I feel like even this truck may have a little trouble moving that white western star around because of the lack of weight. I guess here in a minute we'll find out, because we're basically there. Whenever we run across our Chevy, we know we're there because the Chevy is marking the direction I want it to go in. The direction I wanted to back in from. There it is. So the path I wanted to back in is directly in front of the Chevy. Make a good turn right here if I can. Yeah, not as much as I wanted to. There we go. Let's move our camera and see absolutely nothing because there's trees everywhere. There we go. Here is our little hole I wanted to come through. Alright, let's move the Chevy off the trail because I'm thinking this way, where I just followed the shoreline across right here was super easy. So I'm thinking we're going to take a right, cross the water here on this little sandbar or whatever. Now, we're not going to try to climb right here because that looks like a holy freaking nightmare too. And I don't, even if we climb it right there, where do we go from there? We end up right back here. So we don't want to do that. So I'm thinking cross the sandbar, head southwest, follow the shoreline, cross this sandbar, head back to the north. This concerns me though. But other than this, head to the north and get over here somehow. Like maybe follow it all the way up to here. Ooh, and then just climb it up right here or something. And then head it home. So that's kind of what my idea is. So I'm going to go ahead and start marking a path that might not even freaking work. I'm going to mark it here. This looks like it might be a little bit of a challenge area too. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens, right guys? Because we're going to do this. Then we're going to cross the sandbar here. I'm not going to mark it over here because I don't know if we're going to skip across this way. Actually, I want to remove that and put it further over. Like we will know from here to travel until we see a safe way across. I don't know if we're going to skip across here or go all the way to right here. We'll probably go all the way to here, skip across. And then head back to the north. Let me put it right there. And again, I don't know if we're going to travel across this way because that looks like a pretty decent, like there's rocks here, but behind the rocks looks like there might be a way across. So that's probably where we're going to end up going, is across there. But once we get to there, it's just going to be a matter of do we cross this here somewhere, or do we just go? I'm gonna put a marker here because I'm gonna think that we're probably going to end up here, and then probably up on the road here. So that's my probably incredibly stupid idea that I've got. But I dare to be different, guys. Oh, shit. We gotta cut this off, though, because the Chevy's sitting right in the way. We're gonna have to move this out the dang way. There we go. Alright, now we go back to what we were doing. Alright, we're going to throw her in low, and we're going to see if we can do it without all-wheel drive for a little bit. No idea. We'll find out. I mean, it seems to be a good start, at least. I do see one problem, is I've got a heck of a direction to cut this damn thing to get it where I want it. Let's not flip you over on another tree, Fleet Star. Like we did that once, let's not do it again. Let's see, if we can make this stupid turn, we'll be alright. The interesting part is going to be dragging the white Western Star around this turn. Because he ain't going to want to make this turn either. We're probably going to need six-wheel drive for that. Hell, that was easier than I thought. This might not be too big of a challenge, guys. This thing drags really easily. Don't worry, Chevy. I'll be back for you later. You did your job. You activated a mission. Task. so far this seems fairly easy. So let's see if it gets any worse later, though. I'm sure it will. Things that start off easy usually end extremely difficult. I want to go down this way, I think. I want to stay up here kind of close to these trees, but I don't want to have to go between them. I guess I'm going to go between these, though, and get up here on more flat ground. That's another thing I don't want to do is, because I don't know the territory over here, so I don't know what's got slopes and what don't. And I don't want to roll either one of these trucks over in a weird spot where I won't be able to rescue them with another truck, you know? Like this over here looks pretty sketchy, to be honest. Probably about to need to throw this in 6-wheel drive, because we're having a little bit of trouble right here. Well, we did it though. Climbed up and over that. So I'm not going to use 6-wheel if I don't have to, guys, because I don't know how much fuel I'm going to use doing this. But this is already, it's already went from looking like super easy to maybe I shouldn't have done it. Because these slopes over here are a little worse than I anticipated them being, as far as as far as potential rollovers go and such. Alright, this is going to be sketch. Alright, here's where we were just going to kind of play it by ear as to where we wanted to cross at. And I think we caught a tree. Yep, we caught a damn tree. Son of a biscuit. Alright. We push it back. No, what the hell did I do? I wanted to activate 4-wheel drive, or 6-wheel. I hate when the truck that's supposed to be following me doesn't. Because now I gotta go pull his dumb ass off a tree while trying not to flip over. Which is then probably going to end up with me having to drive in the damn water here in a minute. One thing I need to do is go very slow right here. Guess I'm gonna take it out into the water to make sure he misses the damn tree. Which means now I'm probably just going to cross this first set of sandbars where I really didn't want to. I wanted to take it down to the more solid one. But they look alright, so I'm just going to cross right here. It's nice and steady. Alright, we're going to release the winch. We're going to climb up here without the white western. Now we're going to winch back to him. Oh, I'm glad I have a long enough winch to do that. Now we're going to winch his little butt back to us. Let's kill the four-wheel drive so we're not sitting here idling at like 4 liters a minute. Now we're going to throw her back in low and try to go. Easy enough. Alright. Now is where I don't know if it's going to get real sketchy or not. This is where I expected it to get sketchy, was over here. Because over here is where we could clearly on the map see that there's a pile of rocks in our way. So this is where I expected it to get sketchy. Okay. Where the hell is he going? So far, ooh, you know what? I almost want to go up to the left there. Because I think this is where we fished that Chevy out. Remember? Oh, sorry, Western Star. I didn't realize you were that close. Remember when we fished Unlucky Fisherman? And we fished that Chevy out and we went up and over the side of the quarry? I think that's where we're at right now. is somewhere near there. So I'm thinking I want to go up this way. I do want to slow down though. I don't want to go fast. Well, not going to have a choice. Because if we take this thing up and into the... What the hell just happened? Oh man, that thing where it keeps telling me the other truck's out of fuel, it just flops all over the place. Alright, this is not quite where I thought we were. Let's get a look at where we're at. Not really where I thought we were, but it might be a good place to be. Because it appears that we can take a left. Let's erase our map. It appears that we can cut right through here and be on the quarry road right there, and then take the quarry road around to the exit. So I think I'm going to try that right there. That may work. Oh, good God, I released the parking brake before I was on the throttle, and let me tell you, it tried to drag me down the hill. Come on, turn. Turn, baby. 'Cause the last thing we need is to get hung up right here. Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, Bessie. Why is it not turning? It is just refusing to turn. Man. There we go. That Western Star does not let you turn. When it starts fighting with you, you just can't turn. You can have the wheel at full lock and you're just going straight. Alright. I think, guys, we are on the home stretch now. Because coming around the edge of the quarry should be freaking easy. Except for the whole won't let me turn thing, but I think I've got it too close to me. I think I've got the truck winched up to me too tight, and so whenever I'm accelerating over a hill, it's actually pulling my front tires off the ground because I've got it winched up too tight, and the winch is probably at a downward angle from the Fleet Star down to the Western Star. And with the winch cable being pulled at a downward angle like that, whenever I throttle in, it pulls my front tires up off the ground a little bit. I think that's why I'm having so much trouble steering. I think if I would have left the winch line a little more relaxed, would be alright. I may relax it before we take this hill over here, exiting the quarry. I may unhook the winch and relax it a little bit and hook it back up. Got 100 liters of fuel to make it from here to the garage. That should be more than enough. We'll probably only use half of it. Hell, probably kill the all-wheel drive right now and not need it until we hit this hill over here. And then once we get up that hill, we won't need it again at all because it's all paved roads after that. Let's relax the winch cable a little bit right now while I'm thinking about it. Right about there, I think will give me enough cable to stop that little problem we're having. Alright, that ought to give us enough cable right there to stop that. We will find out if that was the problem or not, because now I have a little more relaxed cable. So we're going to see if that was really the problem or if that was just all in my head. Oh yeah, see how much easier we're turning now, even. I say that, but we're still going to have to back up for this one. But I think that was just a sharp turn. Getting 6-wheel drive now because we're climbing up this steep sucker. I hate how it does that, but it makes sense because if you think about it, the Fleet Star is a really lightweight truck compared to what it's trying to pull. That Western Star is probably a way heavier vehicle. There we go. Should be able to make her on home pretty easy now. I'm going to bring it in a little closer now because we're about to go around this sharp turn up here. And I don't want the white Western Star to catch the side of the dam around this sharp turn up here. Seem to follow around pretty good. Sorry guys, my pedals try to run away from me. I have to readjust every now and then because my pedals try to get away from me. They slide out a little. I've got to readjust them pulling back towards me. I haven't built me a steering wheel stand yet. I'm using a pretty janky contraption, actually, to be honest. I'm a cheapskate, in case you ain't noticed. I'm very cheap. And so I don't buy anything unless I just absolutely have to. So I plan on building a steering wheel stand, because like the good ones are like $200, $150, and I'm just cheap. I don't like spending $150 if I don't have to. So I was going to build one. I got some scrap supplies from work that I was going to use for parts of it, and then I was going to buy some C-channel, maybe square tubing, angle iron and square tubing, to kind of build the frame of it, and then use the scraps that I got from work to make all the points for the pedals to attach and for the steering wheel to attach and such. But now I'm thinking, by the time I buy enough angle iron and square tubing to make something that's not attractive at all, because I made it, oh, I hate when that happens. Almost there too. By the time I buy materials to make my own, I'm probably going to be in at like 50 or 60 bucks. Oh, and I'm in high gear. And the problem with that is, I now have found plenty of steering wheels for like 70 bucks. Holders, not steering wheels. I've already got the steering wheel and pedals. But I've already found plenty of steering wheel stands for like 70 bucks, 70 to 80 bucks. And I'm like, if I'm going to spend 40 or 50 on materials to make my own, and it's probably not even going to look very good, what's another 30 bucks to buy a good one at that point, you know? So I'm probably going to buy one of those too. I just am trying to force my fingers to pry open my wallet and do it. But yeah, for right now, my setup is pretty janky, and so my pedals like to eventually slide out away from me if I don't prop them up against something. Right here's where we're headed. There we go. New truck discovered. White Western Star. You know what we got to do though? Are we still winched? We are not. Are we? No. We got to drag it the rest of the way to the garage because it don't run. So we're going to have to drag it that last 30 or 40 yards there to get it to the garage. Well, there we have it, guys. It took us an hour. Could probably be done a little faster than that had we known what the mission was. Because I didn't know what the mission was at first, so I took a scout vehicle where I should have took a medium or heavy duty or whatever. Had we taken something suitable for the towing in the first place, we probably would have shaved at least 20 minutes off. But we have ourselves... There it is. Boom. We have ourselves a White Western Star with a flat front tire. So there we go, guys. I'm going to call this video quits. I'm going to take this thing into the garage after the video, and I'm going to dress it up a little bit and make it something that we want to use. Probably going to see what this has, but I'm thinking utility truck. I'm thinking repair truck out of this. Because we needed a fuel truck. We finally bought a fuel truck. We still need a repair truck, so I'm going to see if I can make a decent repair truck out of this. If I can't, we will probably set this thing up with like a low saddle to sew semi-trailers. To sew them, because, you know, we got to attach them with needle and thread. We're going to sew them. So in the next video, you will see this guy and what I decided to do with him. So don't forget to click the notification, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can catch that next video when it drops. It'll be tomorrow around noon, just so you know. I try to drop one every day at noon, so it'll probably be tomorrow at noon. If you don't click the notification bell, just come back tomorrow at noon. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out, guys.